What's up guys, today I'm gonna show you how to do face swaps in Photoshop. You may have seen it in PewDiePie's videos and so on. So here is the picture. I got it on Google. It's Hawkeye and Scarlet. I'm gonna switch up the faces. You're gonna need for this tutorial a picture that you want to do on it and Photoshop, of course. I use Photoshop CC 64 bits. So I'm gonna drag the picture to Photoshop, open it up. Okay, I'm gonna scale it up a bit with Control plus. And now, okay, so first of all you're gonna select the lasso tool, because you only need it not very accurate, because you're gonna delete some parts of the face anyways, so there is no reason to spend a lot of time and use pen tool. Just make a rough selection of the face you want to switch up. So I selected lasso tool. You can also select it by pressing L, I think. Yes, L. So I'm gonna select Hawkeye's face like that. Okay, I selected the face. Now when you're at the picture here, it's selected and you have a selection. You can press Ctrl J and it will copy it to another layer, you see? Now we have this face. So I'm gonna back to the picture. Now do the same with Scarlet. Ctrl J again. Now for the selection part we are done. Now I'm gonna go to the brush tool and I'm going to clean up Hawkeye's face. So if I press Alt and the eye icon, it's gonna, oh I'm sorry, it's Scarlet, it's gonna view only Hawkeye's face. So I'm going there. So I've gone here, I selected the image. Now I'm gonna press this button and press this, it will put a mask on it. Now you see I have a mask. Now whatever I brush with the color black is gonna disappear. Whatever with white is gonna appear. So I will just scale down the brush tool for like, I don't know, 10 maybe. Yeah, 10 is good. And use hardness 0 because it will make better edges. And let's start with a rough like, I don't know, just take the face, we don't need anything else. You see why I said there is no need to spend much time on pen tool, because you can edit it with the brush tool anyway, so just, I don't know, it's just a lot faster. And maybe it's a little bit inaccurate in very small cases, but overall it's much faster and it gives you the same if not better results. So I've done with Hawkeye. Now I'm gonna go with Scarlet. I'm gonna scale I'm gonna go with Scarlet and pretty much do the same. Now you see her hair covers a big part of her face, so I will delete it, and then hopefully Hawkeye's face can complete the face without looking weird. I don't know, but we'll see what about that. With good enough composition we won't even notice. Okay, so I think I'm almost done. Yes. So now is the easy part. Well, basically we just let's choose one to start with. We've got Scarlet here, we've got Hawkeye here. Let's start with Scarlet's face on Hawkeye. So I'm gonna disable Hawkeye and I'll take this face and put it on him. Okay, now I'm gonna go right over here, and you see we can see that Hawkeye's face is bigger in the picture, so I'm gonna scale up Scarlet's face just so it will fit. I think this is... no, we need to rotate it a little bit, you see, because of the eye. If you want easily find out what you need to do, you can lower the opacity of it like that, and then just see how they blend in. You see, if I put it on these eyes, you can barely see the difference between the eyes, but you see, if I put it like that, you will see an eye there, an eye there, so it's kinda easy if you put it like that. So here it is, it's pretty much good like that. Yeah, that's pretty much good. Now, yeah, that is perfect. That is perfect, yes, that is perfect, absolutely perfect. So, now, let's go back to the mask and now make it a little bigger, let's say maybe 50, and now make it like that, just delete this part. And we need to make it bigger because the hardness, it will make it blend in a lot better than if it was small. Now I'm gonna, for these edges, I'm gonna go a little smaller. I'm gonna go with 20, just delete those so it will look good. Go with here, here, and yes, that is very good. Yes, that is perfect. That is perfect. Now I'm gonna fix a little bit the edge here, and that is almost ready. Now I'm gonna press on it again to select not the mask but the image itself. Then I'm gonna go to image, adjustments, brightness and contrast. We don't need anything more, let's say advanced, it's good enough. So you see Hawkeye's face is a little bit brighter, so I'm gonna up the brightness a little bit. And maybe the contrast maybe a little bit smaller, and that's it. That's pretty much it. Wait, I'm gonna make a rough adjustment to the mask. I'm gonna delete this edge right here. Yeah, that's a lot better. So with Hawkeye we're pretty much done. You see, that's Scarlet's face on Hawkeye. You can't even tell the difference. It's very good and easy to make. Now I'm gonna do the same with Scarlet. I'm gonna take Hawkeye's face, which is the easier part because Scarlet's face is pretty much covered, so half of it was covered by the hair, so we need to complete it with Hawkeye's face. Now it's easier, and we'll go with Scarlet. I'm gonna press that, and I'm gonna enable this one so we can see it right there. And here it is. Now I need to scale it down, obviously, you can see that, right? So yeah, it's that face. So I'm gonna scale it down. Now let's see, I'm gonna lower down the opacity, maybe about 70%. 70% will be good. Now that is enough. Now I can adjust this. Oh, you see? Her face is a lot longer, but that's no issue. The mouth probably gonna be still in the same place. Maybe make it a little bit bigger, and so the hair will cover it. Yeah, that's about as good as we can do, I guess. So that's okay. Now I'm gonna adjust the mask. The mask is the most important thing, obviously. So I'm gonna leave the opacity so I can see where the air is and where to stop adjusting the mask. So it will look like that. See, that is very good. Now we can see that okay, I will scale up the opacity, and now we can see this wasn't that great because we can see Scarlet's mouth. So I'm gonna use warp and just move it like that. Like that. That will be good. adjust the mask a little bit more, like that. Yes, that is very good. Now, I will adjust the color. You see, Scarlet's face was a little bit darker, so here I'm gonna make it a little bit darker. Yeah, like that, and contrast maybe a bit up. Maybe it's too dark. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust the mask a little bit more. And that's it. We are done. We have successfully switched up their faces, and it's looking very, very good. Now, let's try make a copy of this. Also Control J. We'll make a copy of this and move it up here. So this is the original photo, and this is the switched up faces photo. It looks very good, very funny. You might have seen it in a lot of videos and wondered how to do this. So here's the tutorial, guys. If you enjoyed it, please like the video. I will make many more of these, and I'll show you up everything I know. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.